me start this one. So we defined the ledger, right? So let us review that once again.
So in old days, right, when there is no ERP system, right, Prasad,
Yeah, yeah,
uh, uh, they you all used to do it in books only, right, manually.
yeah. Manual only, correct. So manual
Okay,
book.
okay. So
So
that's a
yeah, what? So my expectation is so it is a manual book of entries. So then so people use the MS Excel. So then after that, so after MS Excel, so we have the accounting package called Tally, Focus, Wings, like that. So
correct.
after that, after the accounting package, so we have the ERPs.
Hmm, 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 hmm. Okay, okay.
So now we have the clouds. So everything in the cloud base. So because cloud means because we are not maintaining any server, so somebody maintaining the server and we are using. So like at AWS and Oracle, all this.
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
Okay.
So what is this? How different is this cloud? I did not means I'm not sure completely.
No, actually, so here, so in Oracle R12, so 11i we have fully forms, right? So in the R12 we have the forms and
Applet,
web based, and in the cloud,
applet first.
yeah, we in the cloud we have totally web based only. So we don't have,
OAF.
yeah, so everything OAF and so everything is OAuth based and OAF pages, and so you can operate in our so from your mobile or you can operate from anywhere, and it's a cloud,
Mm-hmm.
the Oracle is maintaining the servers, okay, so
Mm-hmm.
no need to
Mm-hmm.
maintain the common servers from the company side. So just it's a friendly software. So compared to R12, it's a very easy. Even version controls also they will help. Oracle only, so it will take care. Version changes.
Mm-hmm. So how the dev instances or UAT instances are those are also maintained in the cloud?
Yeah. So there we don't have different because here we have dev quality and product test and production, right? So
Production.
there we have only two instances, dev and production, two instances only. We have two instances only. So
Oh.
it will be maintained. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here what I can do is, so let me Kishore, just we have the Kishore only, right? Kishore, welcome.
Kishore, welcome.
Yeah. So let me go through. So before he join, so let me go through that. So let me go through that uh, ledger creation. Hey Naresh, you joined, right?
Hello?
Yeah, Naresh, you
Yes,
joined.
I'm joined, sir.
Okay. Thank you, sir. So actually, so yesterday we had a problem. So let us go through the session. So here, so yesterday we created the lecture. So please mute from yourself, and then you can unmute and you can ask the doubts. So here update profile options. So we are going to update the profile options. Yesterday we defined the ledger, and now we are going to update the profile options. So profile options usually we used to update in system administrator. System administrator. So then now go to the system administrator, and here what we can do is, so profile system, that is the navigation. Profile system is the navigation. Okay, click on system, and here application is, so application is general ledger, and the responsibilities, our responsibility, uh, it is we are using Cisco, right? Cisco tab, Cisco GL, and profile name is GL ledger name, GL led, percentage GL percentage led. Click on find. So here responsibility, So we can go to Cisco tab. So here you will get the Cisco responsibility. Okay. So once we assign our responsibility, then we will get our responsibility we will get once we assign the ledger, we will get our ledger in the responsibility. Otherwise, so we will get the vision operation ledger only. So here, so let us go to the GL. Here you can check it. So next one is open periods. So this one we will do in general ledger. General ledger. Okay. So general ledger responsibility. In this we can do that and go to the general ledger, and navigation is for this navigation is setup, then open close. Setup, open close. Open close. Okay. So then click on open close. So then you can see that. Okay, ledger, Cisco ledger. Then click on find, and we need to open the first period. So other periods we can open directly. Okay, for example, if you want to open the March period, then so then you can open March period. February, March both will be opened simultaneously. Click on open, and or you want to open this period in your ledger, then just click on yes. Once you click on yes, so one program will be submitted. So view request and find. So once it is completed, then first period, the January period, will be opened. So here so we created the currency calendar, then chart of accounts, all the chart list of accounts that are assigned to the ledger, and now we open the period. So because why we need to open the period? So we need to do the transaction in that period. So whether Jan or March or February, so in that period we need to do the transaction. So then once we complete the transaction, so then we can run the trial balance, whatever it may be. Hello, are you able to hear me? Hello, refresh.
Hello?
Yeah, you are able to hear me, right?
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, but your voice is breaking, sir.
So how it is now? Is it okay now?
Yeah, it's okay, it's okay.
Okay, fine. Okay. So now let us go to the. Okay, so the period is open. Okay, so close this one and close this one, and click on open close. So then click on find. So you can see that. So January period is open. So now actually we are in the we are in March period, and tomorrow is April, right? So let us open April period. So because the thing is that, so if you select the April, so February and March periods are so both the periods are open simultaneously. Okay. Actually in the previous versions in 11 like that, so you need to open each and every period separately. But in this version R12, so they have given the provision that you can open all the periods simultaneously. So I'm just selecting the April period and click on open. Are you sure you want to open the target period? Yes. Click on OK. So then view request and find. So refresh, and then April period will be opened. Yeah. So now click on open close, click on find. You will see that. Okay. Jan, February, March, April, all the periods are open. Okay. So that is how the to opening the periods. Okay. So now, so do you have any doubts as of now? So update profile options or open periods, all these things. So Kishore or Naresh, are you fine with that?
Uh,
Okay.
yes, Prasad. Only one point is like the status, right?
Yeah.
There are different statuses of the periods, right? You will discuss that or
Yeah, yeah.
like
So,
future entry,
so here, yeah,
never open.
here what happens is, so closed is if you close the period, then it will be closed. So it is a closed. Future entry is okay. So in this future entry, it will be in the yeah, yeah. So you can do the entries in the future entry. So it will allow you to put to create the entries. Open means it's a regular open period. Permanently closed, you can close the period or permanently close the period. Once you permanently close the period, you can't reopen that one. So that's why, so most of the companies they suggest that. And Oracle also suggests that. So don't go for the permanently closed. So in future, if you want to open the period, so then we can open if it is in a closed status. And if it is in the permanently closed, then we can't open that. So that's why. So here, if you see this, if you see this one, so click on find. So here, so these periods are open. So I can close this period, or I can permanently close person. Permanent close is not suggestible because you can't reopen that one. And this one future entry is, so you can do the transactions. You can create. It will allow you, but you can't create in July period. Okay, you can't create transaction July period, but still you can create the transaction in May period because it's a future entry status. Got it right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so now we are ready to create the journals. Okay, let us go to the GL responsibility. We are in the GL responsibility. Journals enter. Okay, so here we are in journal ledger. Okay, so journal center. Okay, so click on journal center. Click on enter, and now click on new journal. So now we can create the journals. So I'm just creating the salary journals, salary JE. Okay, line number 1 and account. So I'm giving the account. Okay, so salary account and finance and this one. Okay, so here, so debit line. So 1,000, or you can take because salary is right. So let me go for just 25,000. So then go to the second line. It's okay. So you can take the cash. Okay. So cash at bank, and I am giving the credit line. So some 25,000. Then the debit and should be the same. Okay. So then save it. So this one is in unposted status. So this all these things are in unposted status. You can also check it. Okay. So if you go to journal enter, journal center, and so periods. Okay, so periods, I'm checking the period. Okay, so we are in March, right? So March period, March 17. Fine. So which period is created? Fine.
April.
Okay.
It created in April.
Okay, it is in April, right? Okay, fine. Okay. By default, it has taken April. Okay, fine. So okay, here, so I just want to inform you. So whenever the journal is unposted status, whenever the journal is in unposted status, then you can always delete it. You can delete it. It will allow you to delete it. Once it is posted, that means that it is accounted. So once it is accounted, you can't delete it. So what we can do that as a as a accountant or financial consultant, what we can do that? Do you have any idea? So, Kishore or Naresh?
No, what is that? Can you repeat that question, Prasad?
Yeah, actually, so I just created the journal. It is unposted as because I didn't post it. Once I posted, then So then it is accounted. So usually if it is unposted status, so then so it is not accounted. So in this status, if you review the journal, you can always change the currency and you can always change the period, and you can always edit the day accounts, and you can edit debits and everything. Okay, and once it is posted, then it is free. Then you can delete it. So here, unposted journals, so you can delete the unposted journals, but the posted journals you can't delete and you can reverse it. So just you can reverse it. You can't delete it. Okay. So that is the thing. So here, so what we can do? Okay. So if you find that there is a mistake, so you are now, once it is posted and it is accounted, it is not you can't able to delete. So then what we can do that? Then what we can do that? In that
You
case,
can
what we
create,
can do? Sorry.
you can create one more.
No,
Can
no,
we
no.
not create a
Yeah, yeah, you can.
journal
Yeah,
again?
you can create, but the existing one, what you can do that? So because okay, today I had created 25,000 journal, I had posted, but I can't delete it. So then what we can do that to correct this one?
We need to enter adjustment entry to close this one, right?
Okay, adjustment entry. Okay, so adjustment entry means, so here we have the, debit salary to credit cash. Then you can do the adjustment like, okay, credit cash like that. You are saying. So that okay. So Oracle has given so the option called. So I am just posting this one. Just post it. Once you post, so one program will be submitted. So you can see that view request and fine. So let us check that what will happen. So Oracle has given that one option called, you can always reverse it. You can reverse.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can reverse it.
Reverse.
So yeah, yeah. So that is the basic thing. So you can reverse it. Always you can reverse it.
So in this case, reversal entries will be posted again to GL
Yeah, yeah,
to
yeah, correct.
negate
Yeah,
the
correct.
mistake.
Yeah, in this case, what happens is now my entry is salary debit to cash credit, right? Once you reverse, then cash credit to salary debit. Okay, salary debit to cash
Correct.
credit and cash debit to salary credit. So it is reverse. So then what happens is it will be nullified. Got it? So refresh data.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you can refresh data and it will be nullified. Yeah. So now let me check this one. Let me check this one. Journal enter. So click on find, because we don't have much journals. Then you can just click on find. You will get the journals. So if you have much more journals, then you need to specify the period and then click on find. So then you will get it. So now if you see this one, so you are not able to delete it. So if I review the journal, so it is not it is in so can you please mute off that? So it is in not editable mode. Okay, you can't edit it. So you can't edit it. Okay. So and also you can't delete it. So this deletion is it is freeze. You can't delete it. You can't edit it. So in that case, what you can do is you can always reverse it. You can reverse it. Reversal. You can reverse in the same period or next period. You can reverse it. So and in this case, one more journal will be created. So reversal entry will be created. So let us check how it will be. So this is the basic functionality to create the journals, and so if there is any kind of error or mistake, then you can reverse it and you can do that. Okay, refresh. Okay. So now let me go to the application. So okay, let me go to the application and let me check this one. Okay, click on enter. So click on find. So you have two entries. So one is the already posted entry, and this is the reversal entry. If you review the reversal entry, then what happens is, so here So okay, credit and debit, right? Debit and credit. Okay. So here, so this one, the salary account, so is in credit status, and the cash account is debit status. Okay, it is so so in the initially what happens is, so salary debit to cash credit, right? So now it is reversed. So once it is reversed, what happens is, it is, that means that it is nullified. Then post it, post it. Okay. So in the same way, so let me create a few journals. So then we can check the trial balance how it will be. So I want to create few journals. Journals enter. So new journal. So let us take the rent journal. Okay. So here, so since it's a standard journals, these are all the standard journals. We have different kind of journals. So today we are going to discuss the standard journals only. Okay. So and rent 15,000, and then so you can go for the cash account from 15,000 and save it and post it. So let me create one more journal. So okay, so it's a kind of a journal, just explain journal. So I'm going through some expense or admin, whatever it may be, admin expense, whatever it be. So I'm just create journal from 50,000. Okay, so cash, so finance, this one, okay, 50,000. Okay, then save it and post it. Okay, then close this one. Close. So view request and find. So once it is completed, then let us run one trial balance. Okay. So view request, submit a request, click on OK. So now let me run the trial balance report. Okay. Trial balance detail. Okay. So in this we will get all the transactions, right? So page break document I can, so I'm running trial balance for the company. So and the segment for the company, I have the transactions for Cisco India, and the period is, so I have the transaction in the March April period. So I just created for the April period, and here for project to date, and here we have project to date. Hey, you guys are able to hear me, right? So can you? Okay,
Hello.
fine. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, Prasad. Sometimes your voice is there is some uh, disturbance, but
So
yeah,
disturbance,
sometimes it is running very fast. Sometimes,
disturbance.
yeah, sometimes.
Okay, disturbance means whenever there is ring in the phone, right? So that is the problem, I think, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I will check the net connection, because maybe we'll check with the Airtel people. Maybe it's a net issue or something. Okay, so here project to date and period to date and YTD. So year to date. Okay. Uh, so project to date, period to date, and year to date. So YTD is year to date. So in that case, so you will get the total year wise transactions, right? You will get all the transactions. So year wise transactions, and PTD you will get only that particular period transactions. Okay. So and for PTD, it's a kind of a project to date. So if you are maintaining any kind of a project, then then so you will get the transactions for the particular project. Okay. So because if any kind of, because if you are using the project accounting, we have the we have the project accounting. It's a kind of a module or responsibility. So if you are using that, if you are using any project, so it's purely for the infrastructure, any kind of a infrastructure kind of business. Okay. So now, so I want to check the transactions for the period to date, period to date. Okay, click on OK, then click on OK, then submit. Fine. Now I am running the transactions. So once the report is completed, then you will check the view output, and you will check all the transactions. Okay, so click on view output. You can see that. Okay, 50,000 expenses and 15,000 is rent. Okay, so are you able to see the salary? Because actually our first entry was salary account only, right? So are you able to see that one? No, right?
No.
No, because so that is
Yeah, no.
that is reverse. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is reverse and nullified. Naresh, so actually I think you are working as account in the accounts department, right? So you are able to understand it. So Naresh, you there?
Yes, sir. I'm there.
Okay, okay, thank you, sir. So the same thing you are following, right? So you are for your account department.
Yes,
So
yes. Salary
yeah,
transaction is closed, right? We did the reversal entry for that.
okay. So you used to give the reversal entry. So then it will be nullified, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, good. Okay. So now, so this is the impact of the reversal entry. Okay, so once you reverse, you will get it, and also this is a trial balance. Okay, for any kind of thing. So based on the trial balance, you can get the balance sheet, and then you can get the profit and loss, and then you can get so from the balance sheets you can get the ratio analysis, and then funds flow, cash flow, whatever it may be. So main thing is trial balance. If your trial balance is good, then that means that your accounting is good. Okay, so if you have much more entries, and then you will get the big trial balance. So here in the trial balance means it's a combination of all the accounts. So assets, liabilities, expense, okay, expense, revenue, ownership, everything. So you will get all the transactions in trial balance. So I just want to show you how it is, because the main purpose of GL is to create the journals and to have the reports. So that like these kind of standard reports. Okay, that is the main purpose of GL. So but we have the different options. Okay, different, because so different companies and different kinds have different functionality, right? So some clients they may use budgeting, and some clients may have the consolidation based on their business nature, and they want to have different currencies and currency translations and different kinds of reports. So this is a kind of an optional thing. It will change from client to client. But up to this level, whatever we are going to discuss up to this level, so yeah, so that we currency creation, calendars, chart of accounts, legal entities, ledger, and updating all in the profile options, and then open the periods, and then create the journals, reversal of the journals. So and these are compulsory, mandatory for any kind of, okay, for any kind of a client, whether it is small client or big client. So yeah, even 1 lakh revenue or 1 crore revenue or 100 crore revenue, whatever it may be. So this is mandatory. We must and should define all these things. But others we can define. So as a part of the training, we will discuss all. But while implementation, so no need to implement each and everything. So that should be based on the client requirement only. So if they want, we can do that. So because I did most of the so around 12 projects. So I had seen only one project having the budgets, but others they didn't use the budget. So they are using some different tool or application for the budgets. So that is the case. So it will be changed from. But so as a part of the training, we will discuss everything. But implementation is so purely based on the client requirement only. Okay. Okay. So now let us discuss recurring journal. So recurring. So the meaning of recurring is it's a repeating, right? Repeating. Okay. Repeating. So for example, so journals, so some journals are so repeating journals like salaries, rent, and some kind of whatever it may be, which is repeating. So for example, I have around 100 journals or 50 journals for my business. So every month it is those are repeating. So then what I can do is I can use this recurring formula and to create the journals. So based on the program or based on any kind of a program or report. So then what happens is journals will the system will create automatically all the journals. No need of manual interaction intervention for that. Okay. So let us check this one. So for that, so navigation is you need to go to journals, define recurring. Okay. So journals define recurring. It's a repeated journal. Okay. Journals recurring define. Okay, or define recurring. Okay, other way. Now click on recurring here. So let us check this one. Here what reference is? So Cisco underscore recurring J recurring journal. Okay, recurring journal, and then so you can copy the same and ledger. So automatically, so it will display because we have our own ledger is Cisco only, and category. So we used to have adjustment categories. Okay, adjustments, and then so here I am defining the lines. So click on lines. So line number 1. So here I am taking the, so I want to define so one salary account. So then salary, and then and department finance 1. Then so description you can take the salary account. Okay, and step number 1 amount is so around so 50,000 for this. Okay, then okay, this is one line. Save it. And this is the header level, and this is the this is the line level, and this is the header level. Okay, this is header level and this is line level. Go to the header level and click on new, and then line number 2 and account. Okay, in this account, okay, so let us go to so salary to cash. So because there should be journal entry means you should you need to create two lines, right? Salary to cash. So so step 1, and here I'm giving minus 50,000. Got it, right? Minus 50,000. That means that so it's a credit line. It represents credit line, that is debit line. Okay, so like this we can create n number of, okay, for example it's a one time job only. Okay, so actually if we have 20 lines or 30 lines, so whatever it may be, so so if there are 10 journal entries, then you need to have 20 lines, right? Journal debit line, credit line. So once you define, so it's a one time job, okay, for entire year or so whatever it may be, and also it's not for a year specific, and for so for any kind of you can use it so for any period. So now so click on generate, and here there are, would you like to schedule the generation or submit? Okay, we have two things. One is you can schedule it. Click on schedule. You can schedule the program. Okay, so I am in April period. Okay, so then once you click schedule, okay, so and also click schedule here. So here you can as soon as possible, that means that now you can submit once in a time. Okay, so if you select the date, okay, for 10th April, so 2017, so then around 11 o'clock, so you can submit it, and periodically you can start, so you can start submitting from today to up to so end date. Okay, so then it will run. So you can give the start date and end date, and then it will run on daily basis or weekly basis or monthly basis or hourly or minutes. So you can specify that, okay, on specific days. If you want on specific days, okay, I want to so date of every month, so the program need to run on 10th, or days of every week, so it need to run on every Monday. You can specify that, you can specify day, or you can specify month. Okay, so you can do that, so then what happens is system itself will trigger the program, so no need to submit, so no need to submit manually. System itself will trigger on that particular date or particular period. So okay, so then so it will create the journals. Okay, so because everything is so application. So so here whatever so enhancement. So okay, so if you see the developments in the mobile technology, so how it is from so keypad to smart and Android, how it is developed, and the same thing in the ERP also. So the main thing is so how to save the time and how to reduce the cost. These two things only. So most of the applications they think the money and time. So if you save the money and if you save the money time, so then so the customers will be attracted, right? So that's why this one in this you using the recurring journal entry, you can save the time because here you can schedule the program and so it will automatically trigger and then it will submit and journals will be created automatically. So no need of manual interaction. And also for creation, for example, we have 20 lines every time. For every month if you want to create 20 lines, it will take time, right? So it will take time. And also even for the we can use the some kind of web API. I will so I will show you how it will be. So those things will be take so it will take time. So now what we can do is using this recurring journal entry. So just by submitting the program, so system itself will create all the journals and then you can get the reporting.
So, Prasad, one question. So,
Yeah,
when we schedule this, right?
yeah,
So every month we say this 10th of this month.
okay.
So based on the date and month, it selects the period and creates the journal entry. Is it?
Yeah, yeah, correct.
So
Actually, so if you see here, so schedule, so if you click on the schedule, right? So let me go for it. If you generate schedule, we have the schedule, right? So you can see, you can select anyone here. Okay, you can select anyone here. So if you want, so as soon as possible, so it will say it will submit now itself. Once, so if you want only one time, so then you can do that periodically. So you can do the periodically on specific days. You can do that. So we have these many options.
yeah, correct. As soon as possible, and once it will only create one recurring journal entry because it is now or it is only once. Okay,
Correct,
but
correct, correct.
periodically something it will generate a recurring every month on that particular day.
Correct,
So
correct,
like the rent or the salary, that is an every month expenditure, right?
correct, correct. So,
So we have to, okay, got it.
correct. Here, what I can do is just end date. I can put the end date 31st December and run every month. So I can give the end date as the 31st December and give every month. Okay, every 1 month. So then every month it will run. The program will trigger and it will be submitted.
Okay.
Okay, got it right?
Yes.
Okay. So now to test it, so for example, so for any kind of thing, we are doing the testing because okay, whether it is working or okay. Here, what we can do is, so let me generate and submit. Okay, so now I want to submit now. So for April, okay, submit. Okay, so one program is submitted. So if you guys are okay, so if it is for if you're okay for 10:30, so I am free. So because for me I have no issues. So okay, so for 10:30 11, so I have no issues. If you're ready for that. So now so recurring journal entry. So let me check the view output. Okay, no error. So then journals created, everything is fine. Okay. So let us check this one in journal entry form. Journal center. So April, right? So April, fine. Okay. So here, so review journal. So this is created, right? Unforced journal, created unforced journal. Cisco recurring. So through recurring source, it is created. Okay. Through the recurring source, it is created. So review journal. Okay, it is created by recurring journal entry program. Okay. So then, so you can see that. So okay, this one is salary debit and this one is cash credit. and then post it. We can post it, but we have that auto posting also. So I will let you know how to do the auto posting. So even for posting also, no need of manual interaction, so you can post automatically, because this is purely based on the client only. Some clients so don't want auto posting because they want to, so the user need to verify the end entry, so then they can post it. But so here we have the option for the posting, so posting option, journals posting. Okay, so we have one form called, so journal post. We created journals, right? Like this, we have journals post. Okay, so like this, we discussed how it will be recurring. Okay, reverse of the journals. Okay, so journals posting. Go to the journals post. So if you have 100 journals, okay, I am just selecting the period. Okay, so if you select the period, and if you have, so if you have now I don't have any unposted journals, so not to post. If you have the journals, so which are not posted, so then you can select it. If okay, in April, if you have 100 journals need to post, then what happens is, click on find all the journals, it will be displayed here. So it just, so it's a check button, just check it, so you can check it all. Just click on check, and then click on post. It's a one way, so it's a one time, just post it, and all the journals will be posted at at once, right? So but in the, so if you go to journal entry form, so you need to select each and everything, and go to select a journal and post it, and come back and select the journal and post it. So it will take time. So that's why Oracle has given this journals post form, so you can select all the journals at a time and post it. So in this way, so you can save the time, right?
Okay.
That is the post functionality. So you can use this functionality. Okay. So I will let you know. So once we have some kind of unpost journals, so you can do that. So otherwise, let me show you that test JE.
So by default, the category is adjustment, is it? Prasad?
By default adjustment only. So manual journals are by default adjustment. So if you want, you can change it. So by default adjustment category, it will show you. So for any kind of a manual journal entry, so if you want, you can change it. You can change that journal category. Okay, I am not posting it. This is unpost status. So you can click on post, and then select the period. So April period, right? Then click on find. You can see that, right? You can see it. Just here, what I can do is just check it. So if I have 100 journals like this, so everyone check this all the 100 journals, and click on post. So it will post. It's a one time job.
Okay.
One time job. Okay. So that is the feature.
So there is no option to select all at a time, right? You have to check again.
Yeah. You need to check it. There is no option. Yeah. So we need to inform Oracle for that. If it is all option, that is also good. So that is also
Yeah,
good.
next time they will enter.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
So
next time they will give that option.
they will give that. So maybe so now they don't they are not concentrating R12. So I think in future they will concentrate for cloud itself, cloud, because we will have both the softwares, cloud and R12, and 90% of the functionalities in R12 are the same in Fusion as well. You can see the same functionality in Fusion Cloud. If you are good in R12,
Okay.
so then you can easily work on the Fusion environment. Okay, so these are the things. So can I go ahead with one more feature, or so you are okay for this?
Uh, In the journal entry only, Prasad,
Yeah,
if you open journal entry screen,
okay.
uh,
Journal entry, right? Journal entry.
yeah,
Okay.
so there is a tax batch below. What is the tax batch?
So here,
And there is an
yeah, tax batch and batch journals. Okay. So next I want to discuss that one only. So we have the batch journals. Okay. So batch journals means you can create so journals with a batch means so then you can give the control amount. Okay. For example, so click on a journal center and then new batch. Okay. Here what we can do is so same thing. Tax batch means it is tax related. If you are giving any kind of a tax amount or all these things, then that goes to tax. So this one is a regular journal. So test batch journal. So here what happens is test batch journal. So you can give the control amount. Okay. So I want to create for 1000 for 1000. So here, so then click on journals. So here and you need to give the test batch journal, and so it will give you by creation of the journals. It will show you the control amount. So you can give the controlling. Okay. So for example, if I give the 2000 here. Yeah. See, so this is a usage of this one. There is a control total violation in this general batch. Do you want to still save? Okay, it will save. So it will allow you save, but you can put the control for that one. So for the batch journals, you can create n number of journals, but you can put one control amount. Okay, so I want to create for so journals batch for 1 lakh amount. So then you can put a control and then you can define. Okay. So now we can post it like this. These are all the batch channels. So main thing of this one is you can have the control amount, and tax batch also same thing. So because okay, let me go for the tax.
So can we increase the control amount later once the
Yeah,
journal is
yeah, yeah, yeah,
posted?
yeah, yeah, yeah. So no, once not journal is posted. So before journal posting, so then you can increase and you can do that. Yeah, before journal posting. Once journal is posted, no need of this one, right? So journal posting means it is accounted,
No,
right? Once it accounted, we can't do anything.
no, no.
So we need to reverse it.
No, no. What I meant is the batch control amount.
Yeah, batch control amount. Then yeah, you can do that. You can increase that. So while
Okay, okay.
yeah, you can increase that one. So here in the same way, tax channels because I think taxation is not enabled in this training instance. Okay, we are not getting any tax kind of thing because here taxation is not enabled. So we have the badge channels, but we don't have the tax channel because it's a training instance, right? Some fields are not enabled. Okay, so I will check it. So only so you will get in the real time itself. Okay, and for this tax should be enabled. So let us check. I think we need to discuss about the EB tax taxation. So while discussing that, so once we enable the taxation, then we will check it. So how it will be because the taxation should be enabled for the journal entry for the journal basis for the concerned ledger or operating unit because here the ledger is associated legal entity is associated with ledger, and then legal entity ledger is associated with the operating unit, and inventory org is associated with operating unit. So this is the multi structure we will discuss later, and all these things then based on multi structure then we can update the taxation. So once we update that one, then So once we come back, so then you can see that. You can see that. Okay, I think you will get this one for the vision operations. Let me check it whether we are able to get for vision operations. Vision operation is a developed instance by the Oracle, right, for the testing purpose. So let me check it. Operations welcome. So this is a vision operations link. So here we need to have the tax channels. Okay. Yeah, here also it is not working because taxation is not working for this training instance. Okay, so we can use the batch journals only. Tax batch we can't use this one. Okay, because in the real time also I didn't see the tax journals. Okay, so the tax journals I can see the tax batch. So tax journals how it will be. So then it will come from the subledgers like APAR. So from those from those subledgers we can get from you can get all the journals in GL. Okay. So I didn't see the journals. So to create the tax journals in the GL directly. So I mean to say the manual journals. Okay. So next time what we can do is we will discuss. So today is 31st, right? Okay. So I'm just specifying the date as well. So that we will know that what are the topics we discussed like that. Okay. And next time we will discuss. So then different journals. We have the different journals, right? So we need to discuss suspense journals. Okay. And also how to so we have the cross validation rules, and we have security rules. So journal sources, journal categories. So we'll discuss one by one. So as per our content, so we have the content, right? So we'll discuss all the things. So we'll discuss all the things related to GL, and then we will go for multi-arc. Then we can go for the all the subledgers. Okay, one by one. Okay. So you guys are comfortable for this 11 o'clock timing, right?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, fine. Naresh, so please send that recording to Kishore, okay? Okay. So for me, it's not required. So if you are able to copy both, you can do that. Otherwise, please send to Kishore, okay? Because I forget that day to start the record. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for joining. So we will meet on Monday. So next week onwards, what we can do is we can pick